Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers versus Atlanta Falcons Week 2 matchup based on analytics. And the analytics we're going to be looking at today is offensive and defensive split data in terms of basically looking at how offenses performed in completion percentage compared to the rest of the NFL, how these teams perform when it comes to creating first downs with the run compared to the rest of the NFL, how they do when it comes to creating first downs with the pass compared to the rest of the NFL, and also how well their defenses do at preventing these events from happening, because based on data, the better you are at getting completions, the better you are in terms of getting first downs with the run, and also especially the better you are in terms of getting first downs with the pass, and how your defense does at preventing these situations from happening, the more wins, the more games you're going to win as a result if you perform well in terms of these particular metrics. So starting with this matchup, and again, this matchup is based on Week 1 data, so sample size issues are here. Take this data with a grain of salt, but I do think that there is some interesting matchups in terms of how these teams performed Week 1. So starting with the Falcons versus the Green Bay, again, with the Green Bay Packers. So when you look at the offense for the Falcons, they were pretty good with the passing offense. I mean, that's the biggest thing for the Week 1 matchup against the Bears. They did well in terms of completion percentage. They did well when it comes to their ability to create first downs with the pass, but their rushing offense was not the best compared to the rest of the NFL. Just did not perform very well when it comes to creating first downs with the run. The Packers, on the other hand, were more even. They had above average completion percentage. They had above average ability to create first downs with the pass. They also had a little bit above average ability to create first downs with the run. So they were pretty even on offense when it comes to the Packers. And ultimately, the Packers offense just has a higher grade because of that. They were more balanced, had a better ability to create first downs with the run and pass, and as a result, they just have sort of a better overall offense. When you come to the defensive side of the football, they're actually a little bit closer. The Packers were better when it comes to completion percentage in terms of basically creating low completion percentage, but that could also just be because of how poorly the Seahawks offense performed overall. And when it comes to passing downs, the Falcons were the best in the NFL at preventing first down pass conversion rate, but they were terrible against the run. That is something that does need to improve. They can't continue to be this bad against the run, because I think it does have a spillover effect with the pass. But at the same time, it is noteworthy. It is something to praise a team when they do really well in terms of preventing first down conversions with the pass. But then again, it could also be because they played Mike Lennon. But overall, the Falcons' defense looks about the same as it did last year. It's just not that great. And this is going to be a test, because the Packers played pretty dang well. They were probably one of the best performers overall when it comes to offense and defense last week. But they do need to play. The Falcons' defense does need to play a lot better this week. And one matchup to watch in particular, just to highlight one matchup, is Vic Beasley versus the Green Bay Packers offensive line. Whether it's Brian Bulaga, David Bakhtiari, any one of those guys, Vic Beasley has a significant athletic advantage against either one of these tackles. And I just think it'll be interesting to see how they utilize Vic Beasley, where they utilize Vic Beasley, and just kind of see where that matchup kind of goes from there. But that is going to be sort of my micro matchup for this game, is to see how well Vic Beasley does against either David Bakhtiari or Brian Bulaga, because I do think he has athletic advantages against both of those players in this game, which could be a deciding factor if they want to improve these sort of situations. So again, my name is James Coburn. You can find my work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Geometrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, comment down below, who do you think is going to win this football game? Who do you think are some of the matchups to watch? And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.